What's up, Aries? Welcome to Score Queen Intuition. Welcome back, guys, if you're here with me again. This is just a reading for you, just a general reading. We're going to see what is going on with your current situation, okay? This may resonate if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Aries, as well as cross watchers, okay? Just apply how it resonates to you. So we're going to roll the dice first to see what signs that you may be connected with, what signs may come out. You might not be dealing with these people firsthand. They could be thinking about you or in the background, okay? Connected with your energy. All right, Aries, so let's see what you guys got. Okay, you got Libra. All right, so you guys could be dealing with Libra. Cancer. So Libra, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh. All right, guys, so Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio again, Libra again. Okay, can we get something else? Cancer again. Wow, the same, exact same signs. Maybe that's it. Pisces. All right, so definitely all the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini. Okay. All right, so you could be dealing with those signs, or this person could be thinking about you, or you are in their energy. All right, let's go ahead and see what is going on. What does Aries need to know right now? Spirit, universal messages. Messages do we have here for Aries? Put the light up something. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Someone disconnected here because I just didn't like how it was going. Unworthy. You're a better person than I am. And break up. Walking away. Ending. Separation. It's over. And missed opportunity. So definitely picking up that something is obviously over. Someone walked away because they just weren't satisfied. They felt like they weren't getting what they needed out of the connection. Or they could have been unsatisfied because someone could have made them feel unworthy. Or the other person, somebody here, knew that they wasn't worthy of the person. Like, you know how when somebody already know they're not worthy of you, ironically, they will mistreat you. Instead of treating you like you're someone they don't deserve, they treat you like they don't deserve you. And when they don't deserve you, it is because you don't belong to them. You belong to the person that's going to honor, respect, and love you. And once this person starts to realize, oh, wait a minute, Aries might be a little bit too good for me. Maybe I really don't deserve them. A part of their lower energy in them wants to humble that. I don't know why this story is taking a turn there, but that is what I'm feeling. It could have been someone that knew that they wasn't worthy of you, and so they started mistreating you, or they try to do something to try to humble you or make you not feel appreciated or feel loved. But it was only because they felt inadequate. It had nothing to do with you, Aries. It was because they felt unworthy of you. Okay. They knew you were a better person for them, and they knew you probably had better options. But instead of rising to the occasion, they decided to take it inward and take it personal and project that out. Okay. You got tired of it. You got fed up. You walked away. It was kind of like, I'd rather leave than stay and let someone mistreat me or be unhappy in a situation. Okay. And so that's what happened here is what I see. And then you have missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Yeah. So I am picking up on, when I say breakup, it doesn't have to be like you guys were together and was in a full-fledged relationship for years. Sometimes a breakup can be something as simple as you met a person a couple of weeks ago and you guys was hitting it off, and then something fell apart. And you had to split ways, or you had to stop talking to them, or you had to go your own way. That's still a separation, a breakup. You distancing yourself. But this person feels like they missed out on an opportunity. I do feel like, look at this, reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Now, this could be for both of you guys. Both of you could have had some time to really think some things through. But I'm feeling like this is the person here that felt unworthy. They did some reflecting. I feel like they sat back and they realized it was really them that missed this opportunity. They had an amazing person. They had an amazing opportunity here to get to know you or grow something with you. But the more they got to know you, the more they felt inadequate. The more they felt like they wasn't worthy of you. The more they started to feel insecure. So something about you, something about this connection started to make somebody feel actually insecure when maybe before I'm not picking up that they were an insecure person. And I'm picking up on a lot of energy in this reading. Like I'm getting a lot of energy tapping in from these cards. Like so whoever this person is, their energy is very clear. Like it's very clear. But I do feel like what's unclear to them is when should they reach out? Should they come towards you? Because you do have behind reflection, you have crossroads, choice, multiple options, turning point, indecisive. So they are at a crossroad. They are at a turning point in their mind because they're rethinking, the situation, this missed opportunity. Um, yeah, I think this person feel like they had it all together until they got with you or they started talking to you. Okay. Look at that. Lead, Aries energy, and Master, which is Capricorn, Devil energy. Ooh, somebody wanted to be in control. They wanted to be in ultimate control. And so in order to be in control, like I said, they did try to, I do feel like they try to humble you because the emperor can be someone that's very authoritative. Like he tries to take control in a negative sense because if he's paired with the devil, this is a negative energy. Okay. But I do feel like this person try to take control. They try to master the feelings, how everything, played out in the connection. And that was it. And I felt like they did have the feelings there, but part of them felt like they had to control it or cage it or try to cage you. Um, Something like that here. Something was done to make someone feel unsatisfied. So, okay, you got shine, which is the sun energy, Leo energy here. I feel like that was you shining, guys. I feel like that was you guys, and they try to humble it. Joy and stability, Four of Wands. Look at that, the sun and the Four of Wands. I think this person see, like, I don't know. They see that you definitely could have had an amazing relationship with this person. Look at this, guys. Look at what keeps coming out. Love, embrace, and trust. Something about it made them nervous. Something about it made them fearful. And I feel like they tried to, look at that balance, guys. You got so much good energy coming in here. Well-deserved reward. Let's see. Here, let's get two more cards. Okay. Base chakra, hopeless and helpless. Now, I don't know if that one would come out in the reverse or the upright, but that's the Eight of Swords. So, see, guys, I'm feeling like this was all in this person's head. You had nothing to do with this. You had nothing to do with this person's insecurities. You ever seen something going a certain way and then all of a sudden someone starts to act different and you're trying to figure out what's wrong? You're trying to engage with them. You're trying to talk. You're trying to probe and ask questions and they're just not really answering you. I feel like you guys felt like something was off with this person, but they wasn't really saying. But look, guys, base chakra is all about somebody's securities, how secure the root, their foundation, how secure they are within themselves. Not just like your physical sense of security, like your home, having money and feeling secure in life, but this is also how you feel within yourself. And you have the base chakra here, and you have helpless and hopeless in the reverse. This person did not feel like they was deserving of you, even though they may have been a great catch in other people's eyes. But when they got with you, they felt inadequate. They felt like, damn, I don't know, Aries might be a little out my league. I might not be ready for this. I'm used to dealing with what I'm used to dealing with, but this one is a little different. That that made this person fearful. It did. Helpless and hopeless, which is the Eight of Swords energy. It's all about being trapped in the mind, a self-imposed prison. This person put their own self in this mental prison because they let their own insecurity speak to them. And you started to realize something wasn't right here. You started to realize something wasn't right. There was nothing wrong here. There was nothing wrong here other than this person's own internal conflicts, other than this own person's challenges, personal challenges. You got the Five of Wands here. I do feel like they felt like there was competition. They felt like, I know Aries got options. There's competition. They started to eliminate them own selves when there wasn't even no, not going to say there was no competition, but I don't feel like you were focusing on anyone else. I really do feel like you guys really like this person. You enjoy this person. You had a vibe with them, but things went downhill. Maybe you didn't even understand why, but this is why. Their own insecurities. They weren't satisfied either, but they weren't satisfied because it was how they felt. Their own inadequacies. And you're fed up and you're walking away. It's like you don't feel like you need to be trying to validate someone's feelings all the time. And I don't know if this person needs validation or, but why shine here? Why shine here, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Good luck, karma, life cycle, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. Everything was going great, guys. And like I told you, all of a sudden, the wheels changed. Something changed. It could have been for the better because the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is positive. But I don't know. A sense of it is giving me negative. Like I said, the ups and downs, the unpredictability. Something is unpredictable about this connection. It's amazing. But I think also that might be what's fearful to you is that there may have been a lack of foundation, a lack of security that was given to you from this person. Okay. I'm surprised the root chakra didn't come out in the reverse, but helpless and hopeless came out in the reverse. But look at that same energy here. Oh, this is the Nine of Swords. Inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing worry, hope, and reaching out. What did I tell you guys? Everything was going good. Things could have been, this person had, like they had control. That's why you saw the Emperor there. I do feel like you may have gave this person, like you surrendered to this person in a way because you like them. It's like they could have been, depending on whatever they would have said, you would have been down for it. If they would have said, let's get married tomorrow, you would have been down for it. They would have said, let's build a relationship. Let's be serious. You would have been ready for it. But for some reason, this person in the back of their mind, they wasn't feeling like that. They was feeling like Aries probably wouldn't even want me in that way. I don't know what it is. They may have seen you got certain attention that they didn't know you got before. I don't know what triggered this person, what caused the change. Yeah, but they regret it now. But you see what the card says, guys. Inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets. That's why I told you, you had no idea what was going on with this person. Okay, you had no idea that they had these insecurities or that they started to feel how they started to feel. You had no idea. You have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius here. And then Leo here with that card. Look at that. The Lovers here in the reverse. Self-love, disharmony, misalignment of values, imbalance, indecision, detachment, bad choices, fear of commitment. Gemini energy here. And then the Six of Swords. Transition, moving on, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving to calmer waters, relationship ending. So I'm feeling like that is them pulling away. Okay. Or in a sense, you pulling away too, but the reason why you pulled away is because this person started to pull away, right? You started to see that they was not putting in the effort the same. These are the things that started to make you feel unsatisfied in the connection. They wasn't putting forth the effort. It's like where it was so bright and beautiful, it started to go dim and dark. Um, yeah. Look at that as I'm speaking. The moon. Illusion, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonition. Yeah, this is all in someone's subconscious. This ain't even an argument. I don't even see an argument took place unless that's what this was. Maybe there was an argument, but maybe the disagreement or the conflict came after all of this. Maybe like after you try to confront them. But I don't see that this person had any reason to sabotage this, honestly, other than their own issues. Look at that. Joy and stability clarified by the temperance in the reverse. Imbalance, excess, extremes, alcoholism or addiction, self-healing, realignment, overindulgence. I don't know, y'all. Some of you guys, this person may have some other issues that you may not be aware of. Maybe they drink, they're alcoholic. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. Maybe that's why some of you guys left. Okay. But temperance in the reverse definitely indicates something being imbalanced, someone's emotions being off. I feel like when it comes to thinking about stability and commitment, they got all, like their feelings just got all mixed up. They didn't know they became unbalanced. I think maybe in a sense, this person could have felt like, how someone make up in their mind they're probably not going to meet anybody that they really truly want. And then when they actually do, they're so unprepared that they end up sabotaging it. And I feel like that's what happened with this person. They was absolutely unprepared for this connection. Let's get one more card. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, stagnation, perfectionism, work without reward, careless. Very slow to move towards something with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they don't know if they can commit. That's what it is. They don't know if they can commit, guys. I think when it all came to it and it was time to really take that step, they didn't know if they were good enough for you. They didn't know if they were going to be the best version of themselves or could be the best version of themselves for you. And that scared them. Because they do feel like being the person that you are, you deserve a certain type of... See, that's the thing. That be the mental... what's the word I'm looking for? The delusion in it all, right? They'll know you deserve someone else. And so they'll mistreat you instead of treating you better, right? Because they, all in all, they know what you actually deserve. And they know that they're not that person. Two things, people, they can go one or two ways. They can try to humble you, right? Like a lot of people do. Or they can choose to just let you go and take their L and move on. And I think that's what this person chose to do. For some of you, they may have tried to humble you. I'm not for sure, but may not. Maybe they just went their separate ways and you just didn't know what was going on. Okay, root chakra, base chakra is clarified by the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Inner feelings. You see how all this is inner feelings, inner turmoil? Yeah, inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity, unfaithful, jealousy, and obsessive. This is why this person couldn't stay secure. Like, that's the problem. That's their insecurities. First of all, they lack self-love in a sense. That their Queen of Cups in the reverse is not feeling like they're worthy of love or worthy or even having enough love in them to pour it out into someone else. A lot of inner feelings, a lot of inner emotional confusion. Like it says, codependency, insecurity, unfaithful, jealousy, and obsessive. So maybe they felt like they were going to be unfaithful. Maybe they struggle with faithfulness, being committed themselves. Or they feel like you have options and you may be unfaithful. Knight of Wands here. Page of Wands, inspiration, ideas, limiting potential. Yeah. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Delays, apathy, boredom, lack of motivation, lack of energy. lack of passion, way down, unfinished enterprises. Yeah. So the root of a lot of this is this person has some jealousies, some insecurities. They had a lot of inner feelings they weren't expressing to you. Look at that. Helpless and hopeless is clarified by judgment. And the sun in the reverse, Leo energy. I mean, sorry, not sun, but strength in the reverse, Leo energy. But the judgment says, judgment, rebirth, inner calling. Let's see what judgment says. The upright position of judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in a journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others to find camaraderie. Now is the time to face challenges head up. So maybe this person is trying to get the strength to come towards you guys. With helpless and hopeless here in the reverse, it is in the reverse. So that means this person maybe is getting out of this energy of feeling helpless, feeling hopeless, still in a lot of regrets, and just going to start to try to do something about it, because you got judgment here. So they're coming out of this headspace, of being stressed and worried and concerned, or guilt. Could be guilt. And they're making a choice here, but they do still have some insecurities with that strength in the reverse. Now, maybe their insecurity now may be worrying about whether you're going to reject them or not give this a chance, right? Challenging times, Two of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what else we got here. I be having to pace myself because some of these readings, if some of them be so clear that if I keep tapping in, they're just gonna keep going and going and going. So I got to get ready to end this here. Okay, it says, I miss you no matter what it looks like on the outside. I've become good at hiding my true feelings. Yeah, this person is very good at that. They were even good at it when it came to what you guys wanted and had it looking the way it was looking, and then all of a sudden they did the whole spin around. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. I'm getting signs that reminds me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out. And this is definitely them on the phone. So that lets me know they want to call you, right? No one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you in our beautiful future. See what other messages do we have for Aries Spirit. I always knew there was something different about you. I told you guys, out of everybody they've dealt with, they was the shit. They was the shit, right? But then when they got with you, they didn't feel like the shit. They did not feel like that. And because you're different, you're not like anyone else they have talked to, until it was so different, until they were like, damn, I don't even know if I should mess with this person, because I might fuck this up. And you notice people will say how they might mess something up while messing it up. They can't help it, As he thinking, so is he. So what's in your mind, that's what's going to come out. So if you're thinking you're going to mess up, that's what's going to happen. I'm always with you in spirit. I don't know why some of these cards is blank, y'all. I don't know if I'm supposed to write on some of these cards or if they made a mistake. Your warmth radiates through your soul. See, it's something about you guys that only you can see through me. See, it's all of these things, just you. Only you. Only you. I always knew it was you. Your warmth radiates, which means they've been out here talking and dealing with people and they still don't feel that warmth, that love. Look at that. They have the sun, the joy, the stability. That's the warmth and the love that they felt. Didn't I tell you in the beginning, guys? Now I remember I told you. Didn't I tell you I felt like this was your energy here? You shine. you're so bright. It's something about you that shines, that this person just loves you. It's something about your energy that just radiates to them. And this was the space that you were in when they found you. Like, you were in this amazing space, and they didn't know what to do with it. They did not know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do with it. But they realized they missed this opportunity. Are they going to get the courage to come forward and talk? Hey, that's on them. Everyone has free will, so maybe this person will reach out. But we'll see, right, Aries? Okay, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and let me know what you guys think, if it resonated for you, in the comments. And I'll see you next time.